Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I am super excited to kick off our RxSwift Tutorial Series where we will be diving into the reactive programming and learning how to use RxSwift to make our iOS projects more powerful and elegant. In today's video, we will not only talk about what is RxSwift, why you should learn it, but we will also guide you through the installation process so you can start using the RxSwift in your own project. If you are a beginner or you are curious about the reactive programming, you are in the right place. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is RxSwift? RxSwift is the reactive programming library in iOS and macOS that simplifies working with the asynchronous data streams. If you are ever deal with the network call, user input, or other event-based actions, RxSwift provides a way to handle all of this. Instead of using callback, delegate, or notification to manage events, RxSwift uses the observables to represent streams of data that you can observe and react to. The beauty of the RxSwift is that it turns asynchronous and the event driven code into more linear and composable flow, making your code much cleaner, much maintainable and easier. Now let's jump into the most important part, installation RxSwift in your project. So let's get started. Before you install the RxSwift, make sure you have the following: Xcode installed. Make sure you have the latest version of the Xcode on your Mac. A working Swift project. If you don't have one yet, go ahead and create a simple iOS or macOS project. So there are few ways to install the RxSwift in your Xcode projects. CocoaPods, the most common way to install the libraries. Carthage, an alternative dependency manager for the Swift. Swift Package Manager, Apple's own dependency manager, and the easiest way for your Xcode project. We will cover the CocoaPods method in this video. So the step one, install the CocoaPods. If you don't have CocoaPods already installed on your Mac, so open your terminal and run the following command to install the CocoaPods: sudo gem install CocoaPods. Step 2, initialize the CocoaPod in your Xcode project. So you have to open your project directory into the terminal and you have to run pod in it. This will create a pod file in your project directory. Open the pod file using any text editor and add the RxSwift and RxCocoa. RxCocoa is often used alongside the RxSwift for the UI bindings. Here's what your pod file should be look like. So if you see here, this is my project target, and under the target I have added these two pods. Once this step 2 is done, you have to run the next command, that is pod install. This will download and install the RxSwift and RxCocoa into your project. Once it's done, close your Xcode project file and open the newly created Xcode workspace file. From now onwards, you have to use the Xcode workspace file to open your project. After the package is added, go to your top of your Swift file where you want to use the RxSwift and write the import statement. So if you see here, so this is my Swift file and I have to use the RxSwift in it. So I have to import the RxSwift at the top of the file. In the next tutorial, we will dive deeper into the core concept of the RxSwift, including how observables work, how to subscribe to them, how to react to imitate events like the on next, on completed, and on error. Subjects, operator, RxCocoa, error handling, all this concept we will have the practical example on it. We will also start building out a small project where we can apply the RxSwift in the real world scenarios. That's all for the today's videos. I hope you now have the better understanding about the RxSwift and the installation. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment sections below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more Swift tutorial. Thanks for watching and happy coding.